Yo, what up? Welcome to Mo Boxing No Problem. I'm Jose Marin Jr., and today we got a special guest. We got a pro boxer from Las Vegas, Nevada, Andres Savage Cortes. How's it
Okay.
going?
Good.
Thanks for making the time, brother. Really appreciate it.
Yeah, I got you, bro.
First question I got for you. It's rather basic. I'm sure you get asked this all the time, but how did you get into boxing?
I just really I love a fight, Um, really, that's really, it's not much to it, you know what I mean? It's what it is.
Yeah, it's like your fighting blood just calling you to it, right?
Yup.
Absolutely, man. I hear you. I hear you. And this is probably it's gonna be self-explanatory. It's giving you love to fight, but how did you get the nickname Savage? Who ended up giving you that nickname?
The streets.
Streets gave you the nickname.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
I mean, it fits perfectly
See,
for your style too.
yeah, if you know me, you know me. You feel me? I think that the internet, it might misjudge you, you know, but I see everything. You know what I mean? I see everything.
100%. And can you tell us a bit about your amateur career? What were some of your major accomplishments from back in the day?
Really, I fought everybody. Really, anybody you can really think of as far as my age. I fought everybody. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I did see two names that stood out just because of what they're doing in the sport right now.
Yeah.
Devin Haney and Teofimo Lopez.
Yeah.
Do you remember fighting them?
Yeah, I remember, the good fights. Like I said, I fought really everybody. I fought international. My resume goes on, this isn't something that just happened last year. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Yep, no, absolutely, man. You've been working at it for a while, and your first three pro fights were in Tijuana, Mexico. Was the plan always for you? Could you gonna go pro, in Mexico to get that experience? And how was it?
You know, really, I mean, I just want to turn pro. That was always my main thing. You know what I mean?
Yep. And I heard from another boxer that when he fought in Tijuana, those fights were unpaid. Was that also the same for you?
Yeah, for sure, for everybody.
Yeah, for everybody. Just hey, you gotta get the experience
Yeah.
for sure. I mean, it led to big things. You signed to with Top Rank a year ago. Did you have any other offers on the table? And then ultimately, why did you end up choosing Top Rank?
Um, you know, I as far as I know, I only spoke with Top Rank. I wasn't interested to sign with nobody else, to be honest. So even if I did have offers, which I'm sure I could have got, my main interest was Top Rank. So and I mean they're the best. So
Yeah, they got a history of building stars.
yeah.
Yeah. And I want to talk about your last fight, on February 3rd versus Luis Melendez. How would you rate your opponent and ultimately your performance in that fight?
I mean, you had said I had seen some stuff about you and Chucho and on the last podcast. You had said some disrespectful stuff. I had seen you say some disrespectful stuff. I really came on here to clear that out. You know what I mean?
No, I appreciate that, but
You know,
can
I,
you
I
elaborate
came
what
I
I?
came on here to clear it out. I just want to see what you got to say after I beat your boy 10-0.
It was. It was
That's what I really came on here. I didn't really care to talk to you because it was honestly disrespectful, bro. Like, you called me a trash fighter or whatnot. I came on here to really clear the air. You know what I mean? Like I said, you don't really know me. I don't think you should be disrespecting fighters like that. You know what I mean?
No, well, I apologize because it was never my intention to disrespect you.
I mean,
I,
the crazy thing is that he ain't even say nothing. You know what I mean? You were really the one pushing that. I beat your boy. Now you want to get me on the show. You know what I mean? Like, it is kind of crazy to me. It's crazy you messaged me, bro. Like, it really is. It really is, bro. Like, you gonna say, oh, he's not a good fighter. They building him up. Oh, you got this, blah blah blah. And then 2 days after the fight, you message me talking about, oh, can you be on the show? Like, I didn't see that. You know what I mean? Like, it's crazy, bro. Like, it showed me like who you are. I didn't know who you were. I respect the grind, whatever, until I saw that, until I really seen, what you're trying to do. You know what I mean? That's crazy to me, bro.
no, well, I have to take that interview because I usually try to be neutral, and not side with people. So I don't know
I
if
mean,
maybe you saw us.
I saw this weeks ago, bro. Like that was my opponent. You know, I wanted to hear what he said about me. You know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
And I took. I said, all right. You know, I didn't care honestly. The reason what I did care was that you really messaged me and tried to get me on the show. Like you can have your opinion. I don't care. I'm never. You know, this is boxing. It's
Yeah.
entertainment. This is what we do. We fight. Everybody can have their own opinion. You know, you could have put wager on him. I don't care. I'm not gonna take it personal. But if you're trying to, you know, like it's come on, like I don't know. I just that I just want to make that clear. I wasn't really interested on being on this show, to be honest. I want to make that
Mhm.
clear, and that's really
Yeah.
it, bro.
Yeah. No. Well, I mean, I appreciate the transparency, and again, I do apologize if that came out disrespectful because I don't, recall saying any wall comments
I
like
mean,
that.
you can go watch it, bro. Like it's still up there. Literally
Yeah.
before I jumped on here, I looked at it and I said,
Okay.
I rewatched it and made sure. And yeah, I mean, I quote for quote, you said he's a bad fighter. You got this. They build him up, man. They ain't
Mhm.
building nothing up, man. I earned all of
Mhm.
this. I earned all
Yeah.
of it from the bottom up. I've been and I'm still on the title chase. And this is nothing. This is just another
Yeah.
fight for me. I mean, it was honestly. I mean, it was just, respect to my opponent. That's all I'm gonna say. But
All
it
right.
was really not one of my toughest fights.
No, absolutely. And I know you also, had to deal with the cut that fight.
I
did your
mean,
corner tell you about the cut?
this is what I do, man. I ain't scared of blood. This is what I do. I go out there fight. I mean, it's really what I do. That ain't gonna stop me, man. Like I don't think that should stop any fighter. I seen blood. I mean, I've been cut before. It really, I'm. This is what I do, bro. I live this. I wake up. I train. I think about this. I think about this all day. I go to sleep. Wake up. It's just fighting. I'm not worried about nothing else other than fighting. That's why I said, like, you might misjudge me off previous interviews that I'm trying to be a nice guy, but I really ain't what a lot of people think I am. And I mean, I think that's gonna show in the future. But as of right now, hey,
Mhm.
it's time to put some respect on my name. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's just what it is, man. And if I gotta really show it and earn it, hey,
Yeah,
it is what it is.
and I know a fight that interests you. Was Emmanuel Navarrete. Is that still a fight that interests you after his performance with Liam Wilson?
Man, I'm not even worried about that, bro. Like I said, I want the world title, and whoever got it, we seen a title fight this weekend. So you know,
Yeah, yeah,
it
it
is
is.
what it is, bro. But
Yeah,
I ain't got nothing else to say, man.
so, all right. Well, there you guys have it. Andres Cortes came on. Just to clear up the disrespect for the Luis Melendez interview, and I'll really have to go watch that back because I don't remember saying he was being built up and had a trash record. But regardless, I still appreciate Andres Cortes for coming on and telling me that face to face because the last thing I want to do is build bridges, or burn bridges with boxers. So I want to take the time to apologize to Andres Cortes if I did disrespect them. That was not my intent. It's boxing. If I said a comment that's out of line, my bad, bro. But Andres, still thank you for coming on and give us a few time for your interview and clear this up. And we'll be back again soon. Everybody, peace.